Hi there. It's important for UX designers to understand how to use a design system in the most efficient way. In this video, we'll explain design system libraries and how they help designers and developers. We'll also explore Google's own design system, called Material Design, to understand how this works in action. Material Design is a public design system created by Google, and it's used by designers and developers around the world to create different mobile apps and websites. We also have a private version of this design system that's used internally for various product teams. It's called Google Material. Currently, I'm a staff interaction designer on the Material Design team here at Google. And as someone who didn't study UX in college, I found design systems to be a super helpful way to learn about the basics of good design. The guidelines in the system helped me understand the principles of user interface design. Some companies don't share their design systems with the public, but Google decided to make these resources public for designers, developers, and engineers to interact with and learn from, so you should definitely take advantage of the opportunity. All right, ready to explore material design with me to get a better sense of how this all works? Let's go. I'll start by navigating to material.io. The Material site has different pages you can explore. The Design page has lots of foundational guidance for designers about how to use navigation, color, type systems, and more. I encourage you to read through these articles in detail to polish your design skills. The Components page has building blocks that you can download and use in your own designs, like buttons and date pickers. As you might notice, there are a lot of components you can utilize here. Let's take a look at the Buttons component. There is a ton of information here for you to explore on your own. The Material site doesn't just provide a button. Material also shows you how to use it effectively in your own designs. The Develop page is next. I'm not going to spend much time on this page because it's meant for developers and contains code they can use. Finally, I'll show you the Resources page. This one is my favorite because there's lots of helpful information for new designers like you. It contains links to free downloadable icons, fonts, a typescale generator, and more. There are even baseline design kits for Figma and Adobe XD that allow you to use material layouts and the component library as you're creating your own designs. Okay, cool. Now, let's dig a little deeper. I'm going to share a few resources to help you get started. Let me navigate to the Design page and click on Material Theming. One of the main reasons designers use the Material Design system is because you can customize it to better reflect your company's brand. There's a baseline theme that can be used as is, or you can customize it as little or as much as you want in order to make the design system work for your product or company. For example, check out how this simple button has been customized. Remember earlier in this course when you learned about iconography and I downloaded the home icon from Material? I downloaded that from Material's icon library, another great free resource to take advantage of. There are over 1,000 icons in 5 different styles for you to use in your apps. Okay, one more tip. One of the coolest things you can do on the Material Design website is explore the Color tool. To find it, navigate to the Resources tab, scroll down to the Tools section, and the Color tool is here in the top right. Okay, here we go. I'm starting with a basic page design that includes an app bar and floating action button with our primary color applied. I can preview darker or lighter tones of this color, or try out other colors. The tool will adjust the text colors automatically for optimal contrast. Keeping our accessibility guidelines in mind, we can make choices about white versus black text depending on the tone of the background color. There's even a breakdown of text readability based on large size text versus normal size text. Feel free to play around with this color tool on your own. It's pretty useful when creating mockups. As a new UX designer, you may be working for a company like Google that has its own established design system like Material. On the other hand, you might work for a smaller company or startup where you need to help build one. Now that you know what design systems are and have explored a section of Google's Material Design library, you should have a clear idea of the different elements design systems might include. Coming up, we'll explore a design system from another well-known company, Shopify. See you soon.